What's up, everybody? Today is about 8 o'clock. It's April 8th of 2025. Here, beginning the southern terminus of the Batona Trail. You see mile marker 0 right there. We got the new sign in the back there. Anyways, it's been a couple of years since I had a chance to do this trail again, doing a solo. I'm looking forward to some nice clear weather, some quiet time, and it's time in the woods. The weather should be nice. It's in the mid-40s right now. Should get to freezing tonight and then be in the 50s the rest of this week, but good time for hiking. All right, here we are. Started off on our walk. Today should be around 15 miles or so. We're gonna go from French Cole Road all the way over and take the Buttonwood Campground turn off. The conditions here are pretty nice. It's been raining the past few days, so the terrain is fairly damp. Hopefully it'll dry out for today. Let's see what kind of puddles we get along the way. But hopefully it's not too bad. I didn't bring spare socks. I'm trying to risk it. Going lighter than I need to, perhaps. Probably good drinking water here. Water's flowing. Looks like some young cedar trees here. Look at that cool moss? Probably not moss, something down there. Still only a mile in. I think this section probably either run or hiked on slippy times before. Yeah, but all this used to be old Cranberry Farm area. You see the dikes. And we're hiking up on the berm here. All this area here is reclaimed land. Take these here. Trees are made it, mile marker 2. 50 something, 56, 54 miles to go. Still in the mid 40s right now, low 40s I think. A good breeze, so it's still chilly. You need to wear a jacket. I had to switch to a beanie. My ears were getting a little chilly. Still in my jacket, but I have it unzipped. I feel like I'm sweating or I'm cold. In this weird spot where you're sweaty and cold. What do you do? My jacket doesn't have pit zips, so just trying to manage.
What does being psychic enable you to do?
Oh, I see things.
We're across a couple other march trails here. Double red. And there was a blue also back by the bridge. So we are going to keep going this way. Toward Ong Pack.
Sense things that they hadn't happened yet. But use my instinct to act. I'd be
I
alright.
hear the wind blowing up through the trees.
But use my instinct to act. I'd be
It's
alright.
flowering right now. But I'm not sure actually what does flower down here.
But use my
Okay,
instinct
here we
to
go.
act.
Turn.
I'd be alright.
We follow the pink blazes
But use my instinct
all
to
the way
act.
to. I read that they recently reblazed
I'd be alright.
many of the sections, so no excuses for getting lost. If you're paying attention.
What does being psychic enable you to
I see things. Well, they hadn't happened
That's
yet.
the first sign of life I've seen out here. It's a woodpecker. Ooh, here we are. Mile marker number 3.
I had a gift.
Had an uneventful ride down here. Trying to coordinate with the locals who do shuttling services. But picking up the car and all that kind of stuff with the father, so thankfully we have Ubers, and that wasn't so bad. Easy drive, no problem. Picking you up at the house. Go straight here to the trail terminus. Trail start, I guess. And here we are.
I had a gift.
We walked arm in arm, but I didn't feel his touch. The desire I'd first tried to hide, that tingling inside, was gone.
I'm walking on the floor.
And when he asked me, do you still love me? I had to look away.
Beautiful day to be outside.
I didn't want to tell him.
I consider
My
myself
heart
fortunate
grows colder with each day.
to have the support and love
Was
of your niece, your kids. You want to come out on this solo adventure. I love you all very much. And at some point, we can come through this. It'll be fun. Sometimes I look off in the distance and I see tree lines and wow, there must be something there. I have to expect to see like the ocean or something, but of course that can't be the case here. But look, in this case, there is something.
but I did not feel his touch. We walked arm in arm.
Not going that way though, we're going this way.
The desire I'd first tried to hide. That tingling inside was gone. And when he asked me, do you still love me? I had to look away. I didn't want to tell him that my heart grows colder with each day. That tingling inside was gone.
This is pretty new since last time. This is nice. We thank the beavers for this down here. And in this case, onward and upward. Alright, here we are. Made it to mile 5.
The world doesn't just disappear when you close your eyes, does it?
Trees over in this section aren't pretty that tall. Must be newer growth, I suppose. Definitely was burnt by a fire at some point. You can see all the young pines coming up afterwards.
Can I just let myself forget what you've told me?
Some water puddles in the ground. No biggie. But look what we made it to. Mile 6. Ooh, that's windy. Let's go this place. It's not marked. Alright, I just looked it up. It looks like we are on Oswego Road. Oswego. As we go. Looks like they've marked trees for cutting though here. What a beautiful day. It's cold, but it's sunny at least. I think tomorrow is supposed to be not quite as windy and a bit warmer, maybe in the low 50s. And then Thursday for the final day should be also much less wind and maybe in the high 50s.
Time is the only true unit of measure. Without time.
About 3 hours in. Still feeling pretty good. The wind is still going pretty strongly, as you can hear. It's time for snacks. So what I got, the best Rice Krispie treat. This one is 230 calories. Should take me to right about lunch. Right now it's a little bit after 11. We got 2 bars for protein. And what else we got? Gorp, of course Gorp. Cheetos, always have Cheetos. For breakfast I got basically fruit bars. And then for dinner, I have packs of freeze-dried meals by Refuel. I do like, last time I had Pinnacle Foods and that food was great. But couldn't get those shipped in time. So, bon appetit! This is Crossroads. This, I believe, takes you to an active cranberry farm. But that is not the way. We continue onward.
Unit of measure. Without time.
Another mile marker. Okay, we're coming up soon to Martha's Furnace.
Time is the only true unit of measure.
Did some exploring last time. Not really much to see. Okay, we'll come to the fence. See what we can see from here.
Dr. Ventures. Ventures. Dr. Ventures. Annihilation. Ventures.
Okay, come to our first flooded out section. Kind of wet.
Ventures.
Okay, carefully pick my way through this so I don't get my socks wet and my shoes wet. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Annihilation.
Okay, made it past that wet spot. Got by mostly unscathed. Such a drive though. Got plenty of the day ahead of me for it. Hopefully, nope. And the rest of the trail is in good shape. Okay, we're coming up to our first road. Somewhere around between mile 9 and 10 maybe. This is the Chatsworth Road.
Adventurous.
There's bike lanes. Looks like the beaver's got some work to do. All right. Seem to have lost all the mile markers. Missed a couple, I think. They got the new maps out here. Let's see. We are right here, Evans Bridge. Started down here. Our goal is to get to here. Got a lot of goes there. But here's Evans Bridge Road. Here's Evans Bridge. Okay, Evans Bridge is about 20 miles from Carranza Memorial or Batona Campground. That puts us around 5-6 miles to Buttonwood. Sun's come out now, it's getting kind of warm, but it's still cool because of the breeze. Trying to decide whether to put a jacket up or not. I'm gonna cool down for a bit. I did pour some water back at the bridge where I had lunch. I'm gonna filter it later, use for my bottles. Feeling good. Legs are feeling fine. Got a little sniffle. That'll probably just be the that'd be other focus. too far up here. Made it to almost 10.
Picture and I really wanted to meet you.
Got some dirt bike trails here, I guess.
Picture and I really wanted to meet you.
Oh, but this section's cool. See all the new growth coming out of the trees.
Picture and I really wanted
Dark trunks and then shocks of green pine needles.
I saw a picture of you.
Every once in a while you see a pink blaze.
I really wanted to meet you. I really wanted to meet you.
Okay,
Picture and I really wanted to meet
number 11. Turns out that cute shot I just took, turning the corner there, was actually the wrong way. So, it was a while before I saw pink blazes, so I turned around and I'm back on the right track now. It says it right for trying to be cute. But, not too far from there, here we are. Mile 12. And we have a pretty lake here, a pond that's here sometimes, but not all the time. Looks like it's pretty dry right now, huh? Look at that blue sky. Keep going. Looks like we go this way. This looks fun too, though. Little hills here. And these whoopties are not fun either. Sandy whoopties, no less. I love this part. We made it to the next mile marker. Lucky number 13. That puts us to maybe 2.5 miles to Buttonwood Hill. Then maybe about a mile or so from there to the campground. So still got a little bit to go. So I just hit 15 miles on my watch. Doesn't quite match up with the markers on the trail. Maybe I've taken some detours and stuff. But 15 miles, 6 hours, 10 minutes on feet. Feeling alright. Feel a little sore. I guess that's to be expected though. Legs feel fine. Down to my hips. Backs and shoulder. Feel fine too. Plenty of energy to go. Just had a handful of cork. Feeling good. Almost done this bottle of water here. Filter the liter that I got earlier. Try to find another spot where there's good tasting water along the way before we get to Buttonwood. If I get lucky, maybe the bathroom reopen in Town, but most likely not. It's still driving Memorial Day yet, so we'll see. Still a beautiful day out here though. Well, definitely took a wrong turn. Somewhere back there. Near Bulltown Road. And went back a ways. Didn't see the turn off. So anyways, I'm not far from the Buttonwood Hill Campground turnoff. So I'm gonna take this path here. Pretty sure it'll connect over there. And I'll be on my way over to the campsite. I'll go back and look and see what I did there. Six hours, 30 minutes on feet. Coming up at 15 miles, almost 16 miles here. Okay. Turns out my watch was on full power save mode and that actually show live tracking of the course. So I got turned around, got off course, Didn't know where I was, couldn't find the map. Anyways, figured it all out. And I think I actually took a shortcut and then passing in front of someone's house, which is kind of weird. But I'm backing up now, back on the straight road, and we'll get back onto the course, the actual Batona Trail. And then shortly after that, I should hit the turnoff for Buttonwood Road Camp. Buttonwood Hill Campground? That one. Alright. Almost there. It's starting to get chilly though. I need to get my jacket back on.
You should go on a trip.
Okay. So my detour definitely missed some mile markers. It's a shame. But I'm back on track. Here we are, mile 15. We got a little bit of ways to go to the turnoff. Here we are. This sign says this way toward the campsite. Totally north-south. Alright, we'll take the blue. This will take us to our evening's rest. Alright, made it here to Buttonwood Hill Campground. Everything looks good, but definitely looks like something was massacred here. Look, blood on the table,
Right?
and it smells like rotten meat. And I flicked off two lumps of something that was pink. You can see something here. So I'm just gonna try to sit up into this. Alright, well that was a nice surprise. Bathroom's open here at Crowley's Landing. So, hand dryer's working. Have to limit my stuff. My hand's a little bit dry off one of the gloves. I got wet. Got some water out of the sink there. I don't know if it's just pulling directly out of the river, in which case that would be terrible because the river water tastes like gas. I guess we'll find out after it filters a bit. And yeah, I'm gonna head back to the camp now. Set up my tent and all that stuff, and then make dinner, and then probably call it early night. Got my dinner going. Yummy chicken Alfredo pasta. So it goes. Funny story. I walked off I got the water at the bathroom there. Came back, and something I managed to get into my bag of gorp. The whole bag is ripped up. Perhaps it was this robin that's flying around now right there. Anyways, have to find the baggies to put them in there. Sad story though. All that smelly rotten meat smell. That's what it smells like. It smells like noodles now. Turns out, some not very nice people decided to kill a deer. They broke it down on that table there, which is why it's all bloody, and then they dumped the carcass out there. And a fire break behind the campsite. So this whole area smells not cool. I called it into the Batso office. Hopefully they'll Batso office. Hopefully someone will send somebody out here to clean it up. But yeah, just gonna enjoy this dinner. Got my tent pitched up there. A little worried, it's pretty windy out. I have to drive my stakes in there.
Right?
Hopefully it doesn't collapse in the middle of the night. Or hopefully the wind just subsides. That'd be nice. Yeah, otherwise that's it.
When I was little, my friend Reddy
I
was
will see you in the morning. Hopefully it's not too cold tonight.
every time I walked, he'd make cookies. He'd eat them all.
Okay, I got it open. Actually, it smells pretty good. I think I may have added too much water though. Looks a bit soupy. Let's give it a little stir. Get some noodles in there. Alright. Well, this would be worth 830 calories or so, so I'll take it. I'll leave it for the morning. Get us through the night. The tent all set up. Hear the wind, the gale force winds that are in effect. Tried to find some more stuff to tie down my tent. I need to get more stakes for next time, especially if we're expecting some wind.
No.
But yeah, that's it. Hopefully that holds. Good. Closed up on that. Got this one tied down. Found an old fork. Yeah. Fire pit. Stuck that in there. Hopefully that doesn't go into it. But, yep. I'm climbing now. It's about 6 o'clock. It's cold. Got west the next tonight. Alright, see you in the morning.